This week in Louisiana agriculture.
Voters go to the polls, but how does that affect agriculture? I'm Avery Davidson with that story ahead.
Could a shortage of research dollars hamper one of the state's most prolific crops? I'm Kristen Oakes here in White Castle, and I'll have that story coming up.
I'm AJ Savine in New Orleans, and I'll show you how a USDA grant is turning urban Latinos into farmers.
Hello everyone, I'm Michael Dana. Thanks so much for joining us. There will be new challenges facing Louisiana agriculture over the next 4 years. Voters last weekend re-elected all of Louisiana's statewide incumbents, including Governor Bobby Jindal and Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry Dr. Mike Strain. It will now be up to those incumbents to take on issues of dwindling research budgets to creating new markets for the state's commodities. As This Week in Louisiana Agriculture's Avery Davidson shows us, both Jindal and Strain say they will draw on their past successes to move Louisiana agriculture forward.
Just as farmers know the crop is not in until they cut the last row, Louisiana leaders know the race is not won until the voters cast the last votes. At Dr. Mike Strain's victory party, the commissioner watches the returns to see that voters re-elected all statewide incumbents, including him. Now Strain says he's going to take the lessons learned from the last 4 years to grow Louisiana agriculture.
It's our largest industry in the state, and it grew at 20% last year. We want to continue that growth and to sell more products.
To that end, Governor Bobby Jindal says he's going to look at lessons learned from getting Foster Farms to take over the shuttered poultry processing plant in Farmerville and attracting ConAgra Lamb Weston to open a sweet potato processing plant in Delhi.
We're going to continue to work hard to create economic opportunities for not only our farmers, but to add value to the products they grow. That creates better paying jobs in our state, but it also creates more demand for the commodities, the crops grown by our farmers, gives them more markets in which they can sell their products.
And hopefully keep this industry growing. In Baton Rouge, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
While Bobby Jindal begins a second term as governor, there will be some staff changes in his administration. Jindal's longtime chief of staff, Timmy Teeple, resigned to work for a political consulting firm based in Washington, D.C. Replacing him is Jindal's executive counsel, Stephen Wagaspack. Ag and Forestry Commissioner Dr. Mike Strain says he doesn't anticipate any staff changes at his office.